beating heart. Nowhere to go, no one to see. Is it the finish line or the start? So I look into your soft green fields. Oh, and I see only sunlight and trees. Oh, and it makes me wonder, can you even see me? Yeah, so take my hand, let's stumble over this mess. This is a fairy tale, and you're the damsel in distress. Cross the river to the other side. Oh, I promise you that it's nicer here. Oh, take your hands from your face, don't hide. No reason for your fear. No reason. It's like I'm looking into a mirror. That's so easy to explain. When I see you, I get a stutter in every breath that I would say. Oh, in love is a four-letter word. Oh, that takes me from here to you. The past is showing a future that's bright, but the present is no close. So take my hand and stumble over this mess. This is a fairy tale, and you're the damsel in distress. Cross the river to the other side. Oh, I promise you that it's nicer here. Oh, take your hands from your face, don't hide. For your fear. No reason, no. No reason, no reason, no reason, no, no reason, no reason, no reason. No reason, no reason, no, no reason, no reason, no reason, no.
You will remember him from American Idol a couple of seasons back, New Hampshire's own Alex Preston. We're happy to say that he'll be performing very locally in the not-too-distant future. It is time for Curtain Call, Capitol Center for the Arts in downtown Concord. And with us from the Capitol Center for the Arts, Lynn Sabian. Lynn, great to have you with us, as always.
Always a pleasure to be here, Ken.
And Alex, great sound, and he's a local guy, made good, if you will. And I know you had an opportunity to chat with him earlier this week. We'll be hearing that conversation in just a little bit. But he will be at the Capitol Center for the Arts coming up on the 11th of this month, a week from Saturday.
A week from Saturday.
Yeah, a week from Saturday. And tickets still available?
Tickets are still available. They are going fast. He's going to be appearing in our Spotlight Cafe, which is our pop-up venue in our Governor's Hall. It seats about 250 people, and last time I looked, I think we're northwards of 200. So if this is a show you want to see, please don't count on there being tickets night of show. Get them ahead of time.
And that is a great setting. That's a very intimate setting, the Spotlight Cafe, and a chance to see Alex Preston up close and personal on the 11th of this month. So news from the Capitol Center for the Arts, and that is your post-holiday brochure has just been released.
It has. If you've been to a show at the Capitol Center within the past couple of years, or if you're a Capitol Center member, you have received or will receive a brochure in the mail from us very shortly. It's really hard to miss. It is orange and magenta. It has the show Pippin on the cover and about 12 or 13 other shows that we have coming up. We're proud of all our shows.
You mentioned Pippin, and I know that's not on the immediate schedule. That's May 11th, but I'd have to think. I mean, it's a tremendous show. It really is. I've seen it a couple of times anyway. Great musical, and I would have to think tickets are already going pretty well for that one.
It sure is, but Ken, I think this is a Pippin you have not seen before. They have it set with acrobats.
Yeah.
If you go on our website, ccanh.com, we just posted a video there yesterday. You can get a little bit of a taste of what you can expect to see in May.
I know. I actually did see that version of Pippin, which is fantastic. It really and truly is. I mean, it's always been a great show, but with the acrobats and all they do, it's a absolutely don't miss show. But again, that's May 11th. Let's see. Let's go back and talk about a couple of things that we did discuss on the show, and that is the Decades Rewind show, which I understand the audience loved.
The audience absolutely thought it was fabulous. We had people coming back. They saw both nights.
Wow.
There were people dancing in the aisles. Just a very energetic, high-energy show.
Sorry I missed it. I know for a fact I would have loved that show. No wonder people went back-to-back nights. And your Cinderella production sold the place out.
Well, it's a free show courtesy of the William H. Guile Committee, and there were a lot of little girls in princess dresses, and it was just a wonderful night for everybody. The Russian company that came in that put it on did an outstanding job. Very, very traditional backdrops, the painted canvas, and good time for everybody.
Oh, absolutely. You can't beat Cinderella, right? You can't go wrong with Cinderella. But I understand the Capitol Center for the Arts had a premonition that the New England Patriots were going to be in the Super Bowl a long time ago because they did not schedule any events for this weekend.
We are having a quiet weekend. We want everybody to be in front of their TV or down at the game and cheering on the Pats as they will win the Super Bowl this year. Or
listen to it right here on The Pulse if you happen to be working or out and about and can't get to a TV. Now, it's right here on 107.7 The Pulse. So a weekend of no activity at the Capitol Center for the Arts is very unusual. But you pick it up again next weekend.
We are absolutely making up for it the next weekend. We're kind of calling it an extended Valentine's Day weekend because it does go right through into Tuesday on Valentine's Day. On February 10th, which is a Friday, we have two events going on in the building at the same time. We're kind of... We're very fortunate we have a large enough facility that we can have an event going on in our Victorian Kimball House at the same time that there's another event going on downstairs in the Governor's Hall. In our Kimball House, we have Valerie Hurd. She is a visual artist, and she is also affiliated with McGowan Fine Art in downtown Concord. So if you love her art, go down and see it there as well. She'll be coming in on February 10th. She'll be talking a little bit about her work, and you'll have a chance for a one-on-one conversation with the artist.
So that is February 10th at 7:30, Valerie Hurd. And at the same time, Honest Millie will be in the house.
If you prefer to listen to your art rather than watch your art, Honest Millie is a swing band. There is an article about them in today's Hippo Press if you want to know a little bit more about them. And they will be in our Spotlight Cafe. Again, that 250-seat venue, very intimate. You really get a chance to hear all the nuances in the performances.
And that is a swing band featuring stellar harmony singing and strong instrumentation. I only know because I'm reading the new brochure just released. But it sounds good to me.
If your listeners are fans of either, I believe one band is called Swing a Cat, the other is... Hot, Sweet, and Sassy. These are, the Honest Millie is made up from members of these groups. You'll hear the same fabulous sounds.
Well, that'll be a great night on the 10th of February. And then the very next night, another two-performance evening.
Well, actually, Lori Berkner is going to be at 11 o'clock in the morning. And if you have young children, this is a name that probably sounds very familiar. She is on the Sprout channel, and she
Wow.
is pretty much the queen of what's called a term that I had never heard before. It's called kindy rock. It's rock for kiddies, but it really emphasizes kindness and being a good person. So that this is a show that is extremely family friendly. It is really geared towards preschoolers and young children.
That is fantastic. So that's 11 o'clock in the morning on February 11th. And then a little bit later on that night, it'll be Alex Preston Spotlight Cafe.
It sure will. And again, it is selling very briskly, and we hope people come down and listen.
And let's see, that's Saturday night. Then on a Sunday, Mr. Nick's Harmonica Showdown.
Mm-hmm. This is a repeat performance at the Capitol Center. They've been here in the past, and it is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. They bring in these masters of harmonica playing, and they get up there and do their thing.
All right, so that is the 12th. That's a Sunday. What time is that show?
That, I believe, is at 7 p.m. That's also a Spotlight Cafe performance.
Okay, outstanding. And Alexis Cole on Valentine's Day.
She is a jazz vocalist. If your listeners had not had the chance to listen to her yet, I strongly recommend going on YouTube or other places and listening to what she does. This is also a William H. Guile performance. It is a free performance. We are currently out of tickets for it, but sometimes we have no-shows or we're able to fit in additional people. So if this is something that you really, really want to do on Valentine's Day, please call our box office or come on down the night of the show, and we'll do our best to get you in.
All right, on Valentine's Day. And something new to announce coming in early March.
Yes, it's Rhiannon Giddens and Dirk Powell. They kind of do Americana kind of music. Some of your listeners might be familiar with Rhiannon. She was in a group called the Carolina Chocolate Drops.
Ah, Carolina Chocolate Drops, huh? So that'll be March 4th. Tickets on sale now?
Tickets are currently on sale. They're moving briskly as well.
Outstanding.
And that's a main stage performance.
All right, that is the 4th of March. And then a couple of other kids shows coming up in March and May.
Yeah, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, and if that sounds familiar to a lot of your listeners, it's because it is a offshoot of the Mr. Rogers Neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be on March 9th at 6 p.m. And then we have another show called Earth's Dinosaur Zoo Live. That's going to be on May 10th. And these are, I don't want to say larger than life because they're dinosaurs, but they are large puppets of dinosaurs, and it is a very interactive show.
Ah, okay. So that is May the 10th. Mm-hmm. Earth's Dinosaur Zoo Live at the Capitol Center for the Arts, ccanh.com, if you would like more information. So I would say, without any further ado, why don't we hear what your conversation sounded like with Alex Preston?
That would be wonderful. We talked at depth, and for Alex, the show is really like a homecoming for him.
Yeah, I think we're doing like 2 shows in New Hampshire, but one of them's like pretty far north. But yeah, I'm really excited to play in Concord.
Now you have you have a great local following, and that's because you're a local yourself. Isn't that true?
Yeah, yeah, born and raised.
And what town were you born in?
I was born in Mount Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
Or I wasn't born in Mount Vernon. Sorry, I was born in Quincy, Mass, but we moved to Mount Vernon after a couple of years, and and then I went to UNH for a while as well. So we were in New Hampshire for quite a while.
But you were playing music a lot earlier than UNH.
Yeah, in high school I started. More like about 8th grade, summer of 8th grade. I got together with a band and started playing music, and kind of took off from there.
Now I understand you play 12 instruments?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, some of them I'm not, the best at, but it helps a lot, for recording, to be able to get by on an instrument, just so you can, write with a certain sound or something, like banjo or mandolin. I'm not the best at it, but it helps to know a little bit about it to record, and yeah, I just like learning new stuff, I guess.
It's pretty impressive if you play so many instruments you can't remember exactly how many you play.
Yeah. I have to count.
Now, I heard you had a boost through a TV show that some of our listeners might be familiar with. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, I was on Idol a couple of years ago, and it was a sweet time. It definitely boosted my career. Before that, I was, in school and really wanted to pursue music as a career, and it just wasn't happening. So it gave me a big boost, and I'm super grateful for it, and it was just an incredible experience.
Now, I know a lot of the people that probably watched you on American Idol are kind of like armchair rock stars themselves. How did you decide that this was probably the thing that would get your career going, and how did you go about getting on the show?
I actually auditioned online. I did like a online audition tape thing and sent it in, and I completely forgot about it, actually. I remember my dad actually told me about it, and I missed the audition, and I was kind of bummed, so I just sent in that tape and got a call back like a month and a half later. I had completely forgotten, and I still didn't think anything of it. I was just like, oh, cool, I was hanging out with my friends. I was like, hey, you got a call back. And so I flew out to Salt Lake, and my buddies went to college there, so I had to crash at their dorm and audition there. And I was super surprised that I ended up making it to Hollywood, and it kind of just sped up from there,
I have a feeling your family probably wasn't too surprised.
Sorry?
I said I have a feeling that your family was probably not too surprised that you made it.
I think, yeah, they weren't surprised, but they were definitely, like, excited, because we're all, like, I don't know, it happened so fast, and I'm pretty sure, like, some of my family didn't even know I auditioned until, like, I ended up flying out.
Are you from a musical family, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, my dad was like a singer in a band when he was a kid as well, and my brother plays, and my cousin is a pretty big country star here in Nashville, so she kind of broke out into the industry as well, and that's Joe. I don't know if you know her, Jody Messina.
I sure do, and I heard she really hit Twitter when you were on the show.
Yeah, she was well, I used to live with her, so this kind of happened like right after like a year after I moved out of her place, so she was pretty excited.
And you live in Nashville now?
Yep.
What was that before American Idol or after American Idol? Did you decide that was probably a good place to be doing business?
Before I moved here in 2013. And I was here for about a year, and then I ended up going back home, and I was planning on, because I took a year off of school, and I was planning on going back to school, but then Idols happened, and it kind of took off. But I wanted to move back to Nashville because LA is just way too far from home,
Now, how do you go about going to the school and just saying, okay, I think I want to take a year off and do American Idol and this and that? Were they pretty cool with it?
Yeah. Was the school cool with it, or was it more my parents?
Well,
yeah, they
both.
were really cool with it. Because I ended up, during Idol, I ended up going to UNH a ton for, like, parades and concerts and interviews and everything. So they've always been, like, pretty supportive. On their website, I'm like an official alumni, and they had me like call in to talk to like the freshmen and stuff, and so we have a good relationship with them. So they definitely didn't care how that they took off. I'm pretty sure I'm still like technically a student there.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any projects that you're working on right now, a new album or anything?
Yeah, I just launched a Kickstarter for a new album, and I'm gonna track it here in Nashville with my buddy Casey James, who is on American Idol a couple years before me. he also came in third place. But he's been helping me out, finding musicians and stuff. And we're trying to pick out a studio right now to record that. But it's going to be a lot different than my first one, because for that one I went out into the wild and did it like it's like a desert and rented out a cabin and kind of did it myself.
Mm-hmm.
But for this one, I'm going to be, working with a team. So
If people want to help contribute via Kickstarter, how do they go about doing that?
yeah, absolutely. It's all on my Facebook page. So it's just facebook.com/Alex Preston Music. And, all the Kickstarter information and tour ticket information is up there as well. So that'd be awesome.
Now, I understand you do something through Facebook Live as well. Can you tell our listeners a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's relatively new. But my buddy, Sammy, he just got a new Facebook Live camera, and he works for a record label out here, but they're trying to expand right now. So we've been kind of messing around with some new stuff, and we've been doing a Facebook Live show every Friday night, and it's actually gotten pretty good reception so far. So we're going to try to make it into like a weekly thing and bring guests on and do interviews and stuff. And so far, each one's gotten about 10,000 views and like 700 comments. So it's been pretty, positive, like a good positive reception so far.
And people can get all the details from that from your Facebook page as well?
Yeah, I usually post about it with like a picture the day before, just saying what time it's going to be at. So, it'll all be up there in my schedule.
What advice would you give somebody who wants to have the kind of career that you're having?
I guess don't take yourself too seriously is a big one. You can't really care what people think about you, because there's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and you can't let anybody really dictate like what you do, because I know that's kind of been a problem with me in the past. Is it's a lot of musicians do kind of care what people think about, because it's not a very traditional career path. So you just kind of got to truck through it and know that it's what you love, and you only have one life. So
now, there's always going to be haters and bullies out there. How do you deal with the negative comments?
I kind of just ignore it. I mean, I used to get kind of bothered by it, and sometimes I would respond to people, but at this point, I'm just like, I really don't care anymore. I just kind of block it. Because there's definitely there's this one guy who makes a new Twitter account like every week and just nails me with like insults. And at this point, it's super funny, but it's been going on for like 2 years, so I kind of feel bad for him.
I think he kind of needs to get a life, huh?
Yeah.
Are your family and friends coming up to see you in Concord?
I think so. Yeah, they're definitely gonna come. So that'd be cool. I'm trying to get my family from Mass to come up too.
Well, we have some seats left, so we'll be happy to welcome all your family there. What can the Concord audience expect when they come to your show on the 11th?
I'm definitely gonna be playing some new stuff. I'm currently trying to write like new songs for the album, so I'm gonna be testing out some stuff, because after the tour, I'm gonna start, cracking down on pre-production for the album. So it'll be a lot of like testing out new songs and playing some older songs and some covers as well. I'm gonna be doing acoustic stuff, but I think it'll be a cool, like, intimate type setting. I think it'll be good. I'm excited.
What would people be surprised to know about you, Alex?
Let's see. I guess. Well, I don't know if anybody knows this, but when I was in college, I was really seriously considering moving towards dermatology as a career. So I guess that's kind of weird.
And the reason you wanted to do that was why?
When I was like younger, I had like skin trouble, and I ended up going to the dermatologist after like 3 months of dealing with it, and he fixed it in like 2 days, and I was so impressed that it really changed. It changed my life. So I wanted to get involved with that as well and learn about it. And I realized that it takes 12 years of school. So either that or a musician.
Well, that changes people's lives, and you change people's lives with music as well. So it's not really that, not really going off course as much as you might think.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in today. We've had a lot of very excited people about the show. Tickets are going very briskly, and we hope to have a full house for you on the 11th.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a really good time. Thank you for having me, too.
Okay. Well, we'll see you in a few weeks.
Yeah, we'll do.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
That is Lynn Sabian's conversation with Alex Preston, and New Hampshire's own. Has carved out a pretty good career for himself, and you can see him live 1 week from Saturday night at the Capitol Center for the Arts in downtown Concord, Spotlight Cafe.
And if people want to know more about Alex, there will be an article about him that is scheduled to run next Tuesday in the Concord Insider. That's the pullout in the Concord Monitor. And we've heard that he's also going to be doing an interview with NHPR with Virginia Prescott. So keep an eye on that as well.
All right, so tickets are still available, but going rapidly, as Lynn mentioned earlier, ccanh.com. And right now, I'll tell you what, we happen to have a pair of tickets to see Alex Preston at the Spotlight Cafe, Capitol Center for the Arts, 1 week from Saturday, February 11th. So if you are calling number 2 right now, we have a pair of tickets at 1-866-823-1077. That is the number to get a pair of complimentary tickets courtesy of the Capitol Center for the Arts for Alex Preston 1 week from this Saturday. Other reasons, Lynn, to circle your calendar?
Well, we have a very exciting season planned. Just about every week, it seems like we're booking more and more shows, trying to bring as a wide variety of performing arts to our patrons as possible. On Friday, April 28th, we're going to have the country a cappella band Home Free appearing at the Capitol Center. This is a show that we're doing with Meadowbrook Productions. We already talked a little bit earlier about Pippin coming on May 11th. And then we also have the 1970s super band America, who's going to be coming to the Capitol Center on June 11th.
Wow, what a lineup. And you're always adding things, too.
I do, and there's a whole bunch more stuff that I can't talk about right now.
All
but
right.
When I come back in a few weeks, we can certainly chat about those shows.
Very good. All right, Lynn Sabian, Marketing Manager, Capitol Center for the Arts. Always something great going on, except this weekend because they knew, folks, that the Patriots would be the dominant story all weekend long going to the Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons. So a wise move there by the Capitol Center for the Arts. So there you have it, ccanh.com. Lynn, another great curtain call. Nice conversation with Alex, and we'll see you shortly.
In a few weeks.
That is right.
Thank you.
Tim from Concord is the winner.
Tim, congratulations to Tim from Concord. He will be seeing Alex Preston, Spotlight Cafe, Capitol Center for the Arts, free of charge, courtesy of the Capitol Center for the Arts. Lynn, thanks again. We'll see you soon.
You bet.